Hey, this is T. Joshua. Um, Doing a video here. This one's going to be talking about the 5 pillars of awakening. Let me just. That was awkward. Okay, the 5 pillars of awakening. Better. This is a response video to some of you guys who messaged me on my Facebook fan page about you didn't quite understand what the 5 pillars of awakening was. So I'm going to explain that as briefly and as efficiently as possible. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Okay, the 5 pillars of awakening. The 5 pillars of awakening are in the Covenant Saga. Is the teen dark paranormal series I've been writing for the past 3 to 4 years. Just now getting published from Abbott Press. Should the book be coming out at the end of November? But the 5 pillars of awakening are very important to the series. That's weird. So what I want to do is give the same example as I did in the last video and kind of go from there. Okay, we have the 5 pillars. To access the 5 pillars, a warrior in the Covenant universe only accesses this if he's like pinned against the corner, or if he's fighting an enemy that's way beyond what he can do with his normal dark energy. So he accesses Dema. Dema, okay, imagine like an egg. Inside the egg is the yolk, which is your Dema. And outside of that is the shell, which is the dark energy. Now, Covenant, or a Nichi warrior, has Dema and dark energy. So, in a normal battle, when a Nichi warrior is trying to kill a Reborn, they'll use their dark energy for long distance kills, stuff like that. And oh yeah, somebody else had explained in the last video was Nichi only kill at night. They need to be very sneaky, keep it under the radar, don't draw attention to themselves, do the kill, get out of there. And there's the often occasion where they'll decapitate the head or get a scalp and they'll take off and return it and give it to the spirit whisperers, who are their priests and prophets and all that stuff within the dark cult. Anyways, the first pillar. I'm going to use Tristan Lakota, who is also the main protagonist of the series. Use him as an example. So the first pillar, their eyes shift. They could be yellow, red, green. Sometimes they could be slit like a snake or a cat. They'll get 10% additional power from what they already had. Then they'll go to the second pillar if they need more power. The second pillar, their teeth will sharpen, or their skin will start to boil. They'll start to tighten, become more non-human. And as they go from 1, 2 to 3, they'll start to lose themselves, because they get more into an awakened warrior. But it's a very, very delicate state of mind. They're taught not to go this route unless they have to. Only more experienced warriors are. So, if someone's, like I said, someone's pinned in the corner, Tristan Lakota is fighting somebody else or protecting somebody, and he's pinned into a corner, he's going to have to access this power. This is something that's touched in the first book, as it's very important because it's discussed, and it goes into the second and third book, and which won't be out for another year. So, but the first pillar, you got the eyes. The second pillar, just to make sure all right, there you go. First pillar, you got the eyes. Second pillar is teeth. It could be a skin. Third pillar is when muscle mass will start to increase. You go a little bit taller. than what you originally were. You'll lose a bit more of yourself. And I believe that's around 50 to 70, about 50%, 60% of you losing yourself. You're not being, like, for example, if you're a logical, reasonable person with a sound mind, then you're not going to be that way. You're going to be more emotional, be more anger driven, more thinking, with your muscles, thinking survival instinct, and well, maybe I shouldn't go that route. You become less human, more of a monster, more of a something that you rarely see. And once you hit the third pillar, God forbid you go to the fourth pillar, this is a very, very dangerous level. That's when, you can start to grow additional limbs. You can grow, your fingernails could extend out like razor sharp. I mean, this sounds a little weird and cheesy. It doesn't happen in the story that I know so far. What I've written, you grow horns. You can grow, like spikes on your back. Your skin can drip a bit. It's a very inhuman form. Kind of like, I mean, you might see something like this on a sci-fi, like a sci-fi movie or something you see in a comic book. Then after that's the fifth pillar, and that's the point of no return. You cannot revert back to your normal self. I mean, it's something that's taught by the spirit whisperers, who again are their priests and prophets of the covenant. They're taught to the warriors, you don't go to this point. If you do, you might as well kill yourself or let that warrior kill you, because let's say Tristan hits the fifth pillar, goes from fourth to fifth, turns into this crazy demonic like creature, and he kills his opponent. So, but he's not himself. He's just a wild dog. He's crazy. That's really weird. He's just like this monster roaming the earth. And then now the Nechi have to send warriors after that person, or Tristan, to kill him because he's not himself. They don't want him or that thing roaming the earth, roaming the woods, killing random people. It'll send back signals, it'll cause unnecessary tension that they don't want. Stuff like that. Okay. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty wet and dry, black and white. Not many gray spots that I can think of at this point. I hope that helps. Pillars 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like I said, this is a very core part of their history, a very core part of what makes a Nechi warrior different from something else, like I don't know, a Spartan warrior or different kind of warrior in a different series. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to clarify that. Let's see, anything else I need to talk about? Oh yeah, that's right. The Austin Teen Book Festival's in a couple of weeks from the time this video is made. September 28th. It's going to be in Austin, Texas, of course. I'll be helping out there, with volunteering, helping with book signing, helping with directing people to where they need to go. I won't be a guest speaker or anything like that. Just doing that, get to know people, making connections, network connections. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna have a good time. I'm excited about it. But I think that's it. Yeah. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me on my Facebook fan page or send me a tweet, which is at tejoshua.com, or at tejoshua is the Twitter page. And all right, until next time, guys. See ya.